UBS is telling clients to buy shares of Hasbro because of Frozen 2, which made history this weekend as the biggest opening animated film ever. The analysts expect strong sales from Hasbro's lineup of Frozen 2 dolls, given that movie's success. That sent shares of Hasbro up 3% in today's session. Shares of Disney, the company behind the Frozen franchise, also got a lift after exceeding all expectations at the box office. Here's Julia Boorstin.
I'm just living the dream, Anna.
Frozen 2 blowing past expectations in the box office this weekend. Disney announcing today that the film brought in $130 million from the North American box office. With a $350 million global take, a record opening weekend for an animated movie, the film's well on its way to be Disney's sixth film this year to gross over $1 billion.
I think it did exceptionally well at the box office because, number one, you have that built-in fan base. And I think what it did really well at was appealing to a younger audience who had never seen Frozen before, but also the people who grew up with Frozen. The themes of this movie were a little bit more adult, and so it really appealed to the teens out there, so it wasn't just for kids anymore.
What's particularly notable about the success of Frozen 2 is that it comes on the heels of the launch of Disney Plus, which offers the first Frozen and a slew of other princess films at a fraction of what it costs to take a family to the movies. This weekend showed that fans were still willing to pay up for the theatrical experience. And Frozen 2 furthers Disney's dominance in the box office, with 30% market share, 35% if you include Fox. That's thanks to other hits including Avengers Endgame and Lion King.
Disney has absolutely dominated the box office. People are talking about this. How do other studios compete? $10.8 billion so far at the box office this year. They still have Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker coming out, so that doesn't even include those numbers. We've never seen anything like this in the movie business.
Here you are, enjoy.
The annual box office is still down about 7% from the same period last year. We'll have to see whether moviegoers exposed to trailers when in the theater for Frozen 2 return for other films over the holidays. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Julia Boorstin in Los Angeles.